Galloway's support through sight loss. Galloway's get active. River Ribble, Preston.
Okay, hello everyone, it's James and Jane again on another of the Galloway's walk, and today it isn't windy.
No, James.
The last couple of walks we've been on, it's been pretty windy, and today we're in Avenham Park.
And it's mild.
In Preston. It's mild, it's a nice afternoon, and today we're going to start the walk near the café in Avenham Park. We're going to walk along the cycle track and footpath, following the river up towards the capital centre, where we'll cross over the river and follow it down the other side. So it's a nice level flat walk, probably about 3 miles or so, but I'll work that out for you, and we'll get going and see what we can find.
So we start from the cafe in Avenham Park and we head out on the tree-lined path, which is part of the guild wheel, so we need to take care for cyclists coming either way, front or behind, and we keep following the path, keeping the river on our right hand side. As we walk down here, it's all nice and tree lined, it's flat, it's a well made path. We've got parkland over to our left. The video's just showing a view of the cafe as we walk past. And it's a well made, like I say, it's a well made path, and further along the track you come to some railings on our right hand side, and you can see views of the old Tramway bridge, which is now closed because it's deemed unsafe. There's a lot of seagulls perched on there because it's dead quiet and it's a perfect place for them. Just shows nature taking things back. It's a close up of a snowdrop with Jane's fingers, just to give you a bit of scale. So we keep following the path. There are paths leading off to the left, but we keep on the track that we're taking. So we keep following the course of the river and keeping the river on our right hand side. In places there are some bollards on the path, so just be careful. There's a pair of mallard ducks chasing each other on the water. Bright green heads, a white band around the neck and a chestnut chest and grey back. And there's a video now showing a small group of crocuses, which are some purple flowers with some yellow ones as well. Now showing a speeded up footage along the path. Cyclists coming towards us. There's a bright yellow daffodil with the river behind it. The video pans up to reveal a shot over the river. Now showing a view of London Road Bridge over the Ribble. And there's a sign that reads, "The Mike Atkins Way, Preston Guild Wheel." So when we follow the path we get to London Road. We want to turn right and go over the bridge
Lit and scattered.
and head towards the capital centre.
Yeah.
So we're just going over the bridge now, and again there's some speeded up footage as we walk down London Road, and just before we get to the capital centre there's a road on our right hand side which we take. Crossroads we cross over and carry on following a little track. A bit further down this track we come to a little bridge which takes us over the River Darwen, which in turn leads into the River Ribble. You know, this area of the River Darwen is prone to flooding when we get some heavy rains and things. Just going over the bridge now, showing a view of the river, looking towards Preston. So what we want to do is we want to carry on following this path until we get to the end, where there's a wastewater treatment works, and there's a path on the right hand side that goes around the outskirts of the water treatment plant. You might be able to hear the robins and birds singing. So we just keep following this path, and eventually we'll come to a flight of stairs which leads up onto the old tramway. Looking up, there's a blue tit on a moss-covered branch of an old tree. Looks like somebody put some food up and it was pecking away. Lovely little bird. Bright blue cap, yellow breast, blues and greens on its back, white face with black markings around it. So we follow the steps which lead up onto the old tramway. When we get to the top of the steps, we want to bear to our left, and then we're going to go right, go past a wooden gate, and then turn right along another path that leads back into Avenham Park. This path was also part of a disused railway. A bit further up the path on the left hand side, there's a sculpture which looks like it's an exploded view of a tree, if you will. There's 4 sections of tree trunk which have been pulled apart. 5 sections of tree trunk. There's holes in it where there was probably big branches and things, and you can walk through the middle of it and put your face through the holes if you want to. Following the path, we go past a stand of silver birch trees. Easy to identify because they've got a silvery white bark. Now we head slightly downhill until we come to the junction of some other paths where you could turn left and head back towards the fire station at Lower Penwitham. You can turn right, which will link you back up onto the old tramway, but in our case we're going to carry straight on, which will take us back towards Avenham Park. Just at the bottom of this slope to our right hand side, there's a lot of hay bales that are all covered in the black plastic to protect them from the weather. So we go across the path crossroads and we go slightly uphill, straight in front. Just got a view from the track that we're on, looking across a field, and you can see the tree-lined path of the old tramway over to the right-hand side.
Yep.
Just passing some more silver birch trees. It's starting to rain at this point.
Okay everyone, so that's been a walk in Preston, starting at the café in Avenham Park. We walked along the River Ribble up towards London Road, where we crossed over, and we came back down the Ribble along the other side. Yep. We kept away from the Ribble coming back and brought you along part of what was the old tramway, which I'm going to do a full video on that loop sometime soon. And we're now just heading back into Avenham and heading back towards the cafe where we started from. So it's been a nice level path. It is one that you can do in trainers. We've got trainers on today. It hasn't been windy today, but it is starting to rain, so well, we can't expect anything different at this time of year.
But it's quite warm, isn't it?
It is, it's mild today, so so I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you'd like to know more about it, as usual, if you want to give me a call, it's 01772 744 148, and someone will be there to pass the messages on to me, and I shall get back to you. So hope you've enjoyed watching. Stay safe, look after each other, and we'll see you in the next walk. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.